Hey friends! Hey, thanks for following me on this little adventure with our rusty shears. So I know you're just excited to see can we save it. So before we see if we actually save this these pair of shears, let's take a trip back in our tool time machine and see where we started. All right, so if we go back in our tool time machine, we can just plainly see, boy, we've just got a real rusty tool there. If you look at the shears, we can see that the blades and the handles, the bare parts of the metal, were extremely rusted and had some very extensive pitting that sort of eating into the metal. It extended over to the spring for the shears, and even extended over into the little clip that held the shears closed in there, or held the shears closed when you squeezed them together. In fact, if you remember, that actually all broke apart on me once I got things out of the evaporust. You can see the handles were especially dirty too. The grips there, though, they looked like they were in pretty good shape. So yeah, we had lots of challenges. So now that we've seen where we've started, let's go back to the present and see where we've ended up. All right, friends. As you can see, here we are with our pruning shears. Let's take a quick tour of what we did with them and everything. So you can see that on two sides of our blades, I was actually able to really get down beneath that pitting and return that metal to its pretty much nice official or original finish. You still pitting here and there, everything. I didn't go all the way down. I was able to get the rust and stuff off of the bolt. I did not try to polish the bolt out. The bolt was just fine and everything, and it was a nylock bolt, so it's held in place by the nylon insert in there. Same thing, I was able to get this polished out on the other side. The pin, the nut that, or the, I'm sorry, that's the nut. This is the bolt that goes through. I was able to polish out the top of the bolt as well. So let's talk about what you see here with, well, let's start with the black enamel. So starting with this part of the blade right here, one of the cutting blades, it didn't even really try to really remove the pitting. I wanted to save as much steel as I could, so we removed the rust, but I didn't take the pitting out. We just painted out, we got the rust, we removed it, and then we just put on 3 coats of enamel. Actually, what I did is that the whole set of shears, once I've got them apart and all the rust removed, got a coat of shellac over everything, including the handles, so that shellac will seal in the metal and help prevent future rust. And then you can see on some parts, then I put on a coat of enamel. And really that was just to sort of minimize the look of the pitting in the metal and everything. But the pitting is not compromising the metal in any way. We're just, like I said, we're just sort of cosmetically covering it up. Now, in some cases, I did not even try to attempt to grind down, or, once again, on the back side of this, of these jaws, I did not even attempt to grind. We removed the rust, but we did not attempt to grind it down. And that's because you can't see it. I'd have to put a straight edge on it. But all cutting implements, scissors included, and shears like this, they have a concave grind to it. So the center in here is slightly bowed in, and that's on purpose. It's so that when you close the shears, that only the tips, the edges of the actual cutting surface are making contact, and not the whole blade of the shear. So we didn't even attempt to try to grind that down, because we don't want to take a big grinder or flap disc and then ruin the shears by removing that convex grind in there. Now it's very subtle, you can't see it. Same with this. I did not take any of the grinding onto there to try to remove any of the pitting. We just got the rust off and everything. With the handles, the bare part of the exposed handles, really I couldn't get with the machinery I have, my belt sanders and stuff. I could probably get the outside curved surfaces, but I would not be able to get the inside curved surfaces. So we just, once again, got the rust off. We put on a coat, 3 coats of enamel, baked it on there, and they're ready to go. The pitting does not compromise the steel's strength in any way. They're still very good. I refabricated the holder here. As you can tell, some of my fine metal fabrication isn't the best, but I fashioned my own pin in the center, and then I peened it over a little bit, mushroomed out the tops, and then rebent my own little retaining clip up here. Next time, I've actually got some springs on order, those like sort of double torsion springs. I think that have actually would have made life a little easier. This is actually my 5th attempt at this. The first 4, I just was not happy with it all, but I finally said, I got to get this done. But it works, holds it closed and everything. It lets go very nicely. So, all right. So now you're like, Jeff, okay, that looks good. You know, it doesn't look like a trash anymore, but did we save it? Does it actually still work? All right, so let's give that a test. Where's all my testing equipment over here? All right, so first things first, we'll go easy on it. We're just going to use a little index card here. So let's just see how we do with the index card. As you see, that cuts the index card pretty easily. We'll do it again. Oops, very nice with the index card. And you can hear it, that it has a real nice sound when, just like shears should sound. All right, so you're like, all right, card, what, paper, that's really easy. About something bigger, all right? Here's a little bamboo skewer. Let's do that. Yeah, we're cutting through like that. Whoop, that one went flying. We're cutting through that like butter. All right, Jeff, that's a bamboo skewer. How about a real something that we're going to prune? So here is a stick from outside. Let's cut that. There we go, folks. Cutting that up. So, hey, I'm calling this one saved, and this has been a fun little project. Why has it been fun? It's because not only did I get to use, you know, the skills that I have, but I've had to learn a few new things on this. It certainly presented some challenges. This retaining clip, I probably spent more time on than the rest of the tool, trying to get it to back into shape and everything. But hey, this tool is ready to be put back into service. In fact, I think I'll just hang it up on my wall over here, and it'll be ready for spring. All right, everyone, thanks for following along, and see you later. Bye.